Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing an important message from one of your chakras. Let's see through this reading what chakra wants to present itself to you in today's reading, and what does it want to say to you, why it's important for it to come through in the reading. So to do that, we are going to be picking 3 piles together. So pile number 1 is popping out. So that will be pile number 1. I'm not going to reveal the card until the reading so that we can see at that time what it is. And today we'll be purely picking from the crystals themselves. All right, so that is pile number 2. And pile number 3, thank you, is right there. All right. So let me introduce your crystals to you. For pile number 1, we have the yellow Aventurine. For pile number 2, you have the Amazonite. And for pile number 3, you have the Mookayte Jasper. And this is what your crystal looks like. All right, so take a look at which one of these 3 crystals you're the most drawn to for today's reading. And of course, if you feel drawn to more than one pile or maybe all of the piles, do know that there are perhaps several chakras that want to give you a message. So listen to your intuition, whether you're just drawn to one, several, or all, because it is your magic that always leads you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey Soul family, welcome to your pile preparation process. It is so lovely to have you here as we prepare for your piles. And in today's reading, we're doing something super interesting. I cannot wait to get straight into it. We're doing an important message from one of your chakras. So I'm really wondering what chakra is coming out and what does it want to say. And to do this reading, these are the cards that we will be using. On the left are the oracle decks, and on the right are the tarot decks that we will be using as I mentioned in today's reading. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box. Okay, so let's get right into it. What is your important message from a chakra that wants to communicate something to you today? Please, what is your important message from your chakra? Okay, next deck. What is your important message, and from which chakra is it coming from? What is your, this one, important message, and from which chakra is it coming from? All right, so our oracle cards are now ready. Let's now pick up your tarot cards and get more information. We'll be taking, of course, 2 cards from each deck as we usually do. So these are 2 cards, and for the 3rd pile, 2. There we go. Okay, next deck. 2 cards. I feel like these are 2 cards. Yes. Ooh, even the last 2 cards hurt my finger. There we go. So they were meant to come out. Okay. Next deck. Oh, 2. 2. And I see these 2. All right. Moving on to the next deck. No, let's go again. So, oh la la, okay. 2, I see this one. And that is 2. And I also see this one as well as this one. Okay, so the 3 piles for today's reading are now ready. Let's now put them together neatly for your reading. So that is pile number 1. I'll keep it right there with the first tea leaf, as well as the yellow Aventurine. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 2. I've bumped into this one a while ago off camera, I hope. Yeah, there. Pile number 2, there we go. With the Amazonite. And pile number 3. There. Pile number 3. Keep it right there. With the third tea leaf. All right, and we will add the Mookayte Jasper right there. Yeah, there we go. So our 3 piles for today's reading are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this sacred, beautiful time with me. I truly enjoy it. I feel your energies and I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for being part of this soul family. Thank you for being wonderful people. And let's get straight into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful yellow Aventurine. Let's see what your cards are all about. We're taking a look at a message that you have today from one of your chakras. So let's find out which chakra that is. And to do that, we are going to be taking a look at your oracle cards first. So you have Beetle, good fortune. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Okay, let's keep it there, actually. Okay. Yep. How about I pull this down? Okay, that's much better. Right, let's see what animal you have. Ah, the swan. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Actually, I'm starting to get idea about the chakra, but let's keep it here for now. Okay, now we'll be taking a look at the rest of your cards. So you have Chiron, hurt and heal. Okay. And you have ideation. I mean, the swan and ideation. I think I totally get which chakra this is, but let's first take a look at the rest of your tarot cards. So you have the Six of Wands. Wow. You have the Seven of Wands. Talk about hurt and heal. Wow. Okay. You have the Six of Swords. Oh my God, the sixes in this reading. Wow. So you have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Wow. I mean, Swan, ideation, Queen of Wands. It's definitely clear now. You have the Two of Wands. I'm so grateful that your chakra made itself, very clear. You also have the Three of Wands. I mean, your cards from different decks are kind of talking, not kind of, exactly talking about the same thing. And then you have the Two of Wands one more time. I mean, the repetition here is to confirm the message completely, especially with the sixes appearing. Now, I know that, if I'm not mistaken, we count the chakras starting from the root chakra up, but if we take it the message of the sixes, and by the way, two of Wands, see, let me show you, I just noticed this. So the sacral chakra, the Swadhisthana, is responsible for creativity, right? I mean, we get the energy of creativity, sexuality, right? All that yellow, it's orange, and then we get it here, right? In the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, right? Then if you count the other way around, starting from the crown chakra down, then it's going to be the sixth chakra. And that's why I have a lot of sixes here. 6, 6, and 6. Queen of Wands talks about creativity, right? It's all about powerful creativity. And that confirms that we have a message today from your sacral chakra. Finally, with the swan, of course, the swan always reminds me of the goddess Saraswati as she rides on the swan and gets into her magic land of creativity and writing. And so, yeah, this definitely confirms here that you have a specific message from your sacral chakra. Now, seeing that we have Chiron here, Chiron is the hurt healer. So this really talks about healing your sacral chakra and finding a lot of success as you do that. This tells me straight off the bat that you have a lot of creativity in you to provide to the world. You have an inner child that is creative, that is able to create big things and is able to reach great heights and great success. So I kind of feel with the hurt here that your sacral chakra could be talking about the idea that maybe you've tried something and it didn't work in the past, but it's there to tell you that it's full of great fortune and a lot of success with the Six of Wands for you. It wants you to begin something. There is this urgency of not listening to past hurts or past, I don't want to call it failures. They're just success. They're only failure when you never try again. But past unaccomplishments or past things that haven't healed, haven't worked, and to go past them with the Six of Swords. You see that? Move past that. And to use all of this creative juice that you have blocked within you, it needs to get out, is the sort of message that I'm definitely seeing here for you. It's like you are boiling and burning with so much creativity that just once is waiting to get out into the world. And it's all about, perhaps with the Seven of Wands, challenging the things that are stopping you. Are these hurt feelings from the past? Are these thoughts that hurt you? That tell you, it's not going to work now, maybe? Or that things might not work out now? Or maybe all this type of creativity doesn't generate success? What thought is there that is at the moment blocking the super creative energy from you? And I see with the third eye, there may be a tiny message here as well for your third eye chakra of bringing awareness to the thoughts that may be unconsciously challenging you or preventing you from using all of this creativity that is wanting to come out. Is there a great idea that you have been putting off? It's like charging, it's waiting to come out. Is there, with the creativity of the swan, do you have a brilliant idea in your mind that you keep putting off? What is challenging you? Is it time? Is it starting in the first place? Is it the effort that needs to that you need to put in? Is it past pains, past things that may not have gone right? I see that there is a little message from your third eye chakra to really weigh things between your mind and the heart. Perhaps the hurt or the heart could be the reason, could be in pain over something and is trying to, and without, is taking over clear thinking. And to balance that energy out is to bring awareness to these emotions that may be making a pause or maybe challenging you from beginning in the first place. You may not even be aware of what's going on. So sometimes little thoughts that you may not be aware of, like, oh, I don't think I have the time to do that. And you kind of believe something, but bringing it to the awareness and challenging that thought. Do I really not have time for this? How about if I create that little time? Can't I finish it in small incremental phases rather than putting a lot of time all at once? Is there something that I can actually do to bring that creativity out and to bring that these creative juices out of the way and bring this idea out into the world? Because there is a very strong and specific message from your sacral chakra that there is good fortune and great success that are going to be coming from you starting and beginning. Why am I saying starting? Because you have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, and both of them are, the Two of Wands is kind of like being at the precipice of beginning something, thinking about it, and the Three of Wands is actually taking that step and starting on your journey towards success. So there's strong energy here. If your cards were to speak, they would only say through this row here, you gotta start. Two of Wands and Three of Wands, you have to begin. And once you do, you are going to reach success. Please bring awareness and meditate or think for a while. What could be that thought that is causing this long pause, or is standing in the way without you realizing, or letting weeks run by or months run by, maybe even cause years later to run by without you beginning something that you are meant to begin, my dear pile number one. What a powerful message. How about, since this is your strong message here, how about we bring your tarot cards and get more information or advice in specific on how to begin, what to do, what else it wants to tell you with regards to this message of beginning, taking that step. All right, I got your deck and I'm seeing the orange here. The first message is to get in touch with your inner child and just let the juices come out. It's going to build itself by itself. That's the message that I'm seeing. Just let it out and it's going to build itself by itself. All right, so your main message. What is pile number 1? Oh, you know what? Hurt, by the way, could also be burnout. Hurt here could be burnout. Maybe you have so much work. Maybe you have so much to do in life. And when it comes maybe to the evening or the time where you can begin this creative endeavor, you're just tired. That could be another thing. So, yeah. But that's the hurt healer, the Chiron, which means turning this hurt into fun time. Let's see. Let's see what your sacred chakra wants to say. So, okay, great. I think these are your cards, my dear pile number 1. What is your advice? You have the Page of Swords. I almost feel like this Page of Swords let down their broom and is holding their sword up high. I wonder what this could mean. All right, you have... Oh, this one as well. All right. You have the 4 of Swords. Again, the broom's on the side. Okay. Something is building up. Okay. You have the 3 of Wands one more time. Talk about creative juices and you being able to manifest something really cool here. Wow. Okay. Again, it's the broom on the ground. I think it's saying something. You have the 2 of Wands. Notice how you keep getting 3 of Wands and 2 of Wands over and over. Unbelievable. Okay. You have the King of Swords. All right. And finally, you have the 9 of Swords. So what is your advice? I feel like your advice is coming in pairs here. To be honest with you, this scene is attracting me, like energetically is pulling me the most. I keep going, I'll read it in order and then my eyes are here. And then I'm like, no, I'll read it in order and then I keep looking there. So obviously I'm meant to read this first. I see here that there is perhaps an issue or some sort of stress of where do I even begin? Maybe it's all over the place, this idea. You don't know where to begin. And of course, with the King of Swords, you have one book pointing at one thing, giving the idea of just starting somewhere. Because this King of Swords equally has so many books everywhere. And I think things are going to come into place and become organized for you once you begin just somewhere. Because it's open in the middle, just anywhere. I get this idea that it's not about stressing where to begin, really. It's just about starting. And I feel like things, will come into order for you once you just begin. Now, second thing, look at that. It is so clear. Do you see how this person is working, then resting, is working, then resting, right? So I'm getting the idea of doing just a little, the same idea that I got in the beginning when I was like trying to find solutions for you. I was like, maybe it's about, remember when we said maybe it's about doing it in small sections? That's exactly what I'm getting here. It's not about doing it maybe all at once. It's about being okay that it's going to take some time, day, night, to be patient, to do just a little bit and rest, do a little bit and rest. And small but consistent incremental movements forward will really create this thing that you want to build here for you. You have a lot of spider webs, sorry, there we go, all over the place, which shows that you're going to be building something. Yeah, take your time. It's not about finishing it right away. Although with the Three of Wands and the magic wand here, I really get this idea that it is going to be very fast, because you have all this spiraling energy which creates life force, you know. It is going to be created pretty quickly, but you're being advised to cut it down into smaller pieces and do just a little bit of your creative juices every day. Now, Three of Wands and the Two of Wands has been your most consistent message, and that's why I pulled it up here from the very beginning when I saw it. It's very clear. Your main message is to just get into it, and the more you work into it, the more you'll be able to see the full picture with the globe here. And the more you'll be able to climb great heights and build something amazing, because what you're being invited to, what you are being invited to create from your own sacral chakra is going to be something brilliant. It's going to come out amazing. It's like the world needs it, or someone needs it. Or maybe, is it your company needs it? Is it your community? Is it your store? Is it, the company you're working with? I'm not sure, but there are people waiting for it. You have people waiting for it, and it's going to get you a lot of great fortune. My dear pile number 1. In fact, the first card showing up is the Six of Wands, showing great success and celebration. Your sacral chakra wants to communicate that there is great, I can't say it enough, that there is great success to come, waiting to happen. And it just wants you to begin that creative and let out your creative juices, my dear pile number 1. And if the hurt here means burnout, this certainly means with the Chiron, because Chiron is the hurt healer, you know, has learned from their hurt and their healing. I feel that your message is you'll have so much fun doing this project that you'll be healing this burnout. Can you believe that? Also, if this hurt is referring to past things that may not have worked, this specific project is going to work so well for you that it's going to heal the pains that you felt in the past. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck with this creative endeavor. By the way, your reading is finished, but I just want to support you with that. If you're looking forward to become more productive, to do something in such an easy and fun way, don't forget to check out my productivity book. It will really help you out with that. You'll find a link to it down in the description box. It's small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate reading it, but really you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. I always talk to you guys about this productivity book. I really believe in it. I stand by it. And if you want to check it out, there's also an audiobook, by the way, down in the description box. If not, my dear pal number 1, I wish you from my heart the best of luck. Your sacral chakra is really telling you that you're going to be successful in this. So all the best of luck with that. This was your reading. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Amazonite. And today we're taking a look at an important message from one of your chakras. Let's see which chakra that is and what message does it have for you. All right, so we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards first. You have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay. It's interesting how these kind of look like grapes as well. You also, let's check the animal first. You have, the butterfly. How beautiful is that? Okay. You have the North Node. Destined to have. Love that for you. Okay. And you have, love. I'm very inclined to say which chakra, but I'm gonna wait. Okay, let's see the rest of your cards. Right, so you have the 7 of Pentacles. Oh my, look at that. These are grapes. All right. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Right. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, I'm kind of like the message is building up in my mind as I'm taking a look at the cards. Whoa, you have the 5 of Swords. Really cool. I love this specific 5 of Swords. You have the Strength card. Okay. You have the Magician. Whoa, the Ace of Swords. Intuition. Yes, the Ace of Swords. That's the Ace of Swords. And you have the 2 of Wisdom, which is the 2 of Wands. Okay, so yes, I think this is a message coming from your heart chakra for sure. Right. I think it's definitely here talking about some sort of progression, a change in time, a changed you, moving forward to your higher self. Or perhaps it's the mission or what you are supposed to become. Now, to me, the grapes signify a fruit that if you pick it up, you kind of enjoy it for a very long time, and it's like many fruits within one cluster. So I feel like your heart chakra is talking about making a choice, a clear choice that you are is done through great awareness, great thought. Because once you make the right choice, you are going to get one huge benefit towards your growth, towards who you're supposed to be. And this one great benefit is going to be beneficial for the rest of the areas of your life. It's like, just like the grape. You pick up one thing and you get so many of them. And yeah, like I said, this looks to me like one big move that will have an effect perhaps on the rest of your life. And with the Wheel of Fortune depicting someone growing, the phases of someone's life, I certainly see that this one choice and one move, not only will it transform you into an amazing person closer to who you want to be, but I feel like you as a person, you're going to greatly evolve to a point or an extent that you really love, that you perhaps even just dreamed of when you closed your eyes. Now you open your eyes and you see yourself in the way you've always wanted to see yourself. Now, I do see here with the Strength card that this decision seems to be challenging, scary, or perhaps you sometimes feel as this person is facing the dragon. Sometimes you may feel that it's, is it too big for you to make? I feel since the message is coming from the heart chakra, it is, and this person facing the dragon, this must be translated into you facing some sort of fear. Having the courage to step into something that maybe making you feel challenged, afraid. For sure. Now you have the magician appearing in your reading, which tells me that your own heart chakra is telling you that you have everything that it takes to make that move, to take that decision, and to become your fierce self with the strength card. You have everything that it takes to see yourself in the strength that you wish to see yourself in. Because the Five of Swords is either a card, it's like, consider it some sort of double-edged sword. You're either defeated or you win. And here, in the Five of Swords, we have someone winning. Ding, 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 they won, right? So your heart chakra is saying your worries, your fears, what you consider maybe your weakness, whatever it is not going to win over you. You are going to be the one, because you have everything that it takes to win over this challenge. What is this challenge now? Perhaps I believe that most of you listening do know, because this is the heart chakra, do know what this is talking about, what you're trying to overcome here, or what you're worried about doing, or stepping into, or taking, or facing is the right word. Is it about facing a certain type of people? Is it about stepping into a dream that you are afraid of? Is it about becoming the person that you want to become? Oh, maybe it's about challenging the norms to be your true authentic self. Oh, some of you, it's about pursuing an idea or a direction that could be in the opposite direction of what most people do. At the end of the day, it's something that you truly desire in your heart, something that you want to become or want to do, that will greatly help you to become the person that you want to see yourself as, clearly. And so it's about challenging these ideas that you have with the Ace of Swords. Making a choice, like thinking with the Ace of Swords, bringing awareness. Again, I think in your pile you have a little message here from your eye chakra of bringing awareness to what it is that you're afraid of, asking yourself, why am I afraid of it, and how can I face it? And to continually take the step to face these challenges and not being afraid of sometimes being defeated, because consider the number of defeats bringing you closer to your win. And this is something that I've heard Brian Tracy say once that blew my mind. I think I just love listening to Brian Tracy. And one of the books I read, he was talking about cold calling sales, I think, or something. It was, and then he said that every time you get a no, celebrate it, tick it off, because statistically, every time you get a no, you are getting closer to the yes. So consider it a game of no and yes, where there are a number of no's that you have to go through before you finally get your tick, right? So let's say you want to become something or to do something. Every time you try and then you're defeated with the Five of Swords and it doesn't work, tick it off and go, bam, I just statistically, energetically, I just made another move where I can tick it off my list, and now I'm a step closer to my yes. And the more you try it, the more you're actually going to hit that spot, that bingo. And you are finally for the first time, going to be ticking off your list that yes that you've always wanted. That's the type of energy that I'm seeing here. And I love this idea, speaking of ideas. I believe your heart chakra is discussing the idea of making that choice and to continue to try. It's like the wheel of fortune. It's like cycles. Go through the cycle, one after the other, until it finally ticks and it's yours. And so the progression that I see here with the strength card is that you are going to become the person who, and change. It's like metamorphosis. You're going to transform, just like the butterfly changes from a caterpillar to a flying creature. You're going to transform metaphysically, totally, into the person that you always were supposed to be, that you came here to be. It's waiting for you. The place is right there waiting for you. Every single day, just like a mother watching its newborn try to take his steps, standing there saying, one more step, you got it, you're nearly there, come on. You know, until that higher self touches you and you become one. That's exactly what I'm seeing in your reading here today, my dear pile number 2. Seeing that you have the grapes and the 7 of Pentacles, it shows that it's a work in progress. It's not supposed to happen overnight. And to accept the fact that it is a work in progress. But do believe that every time you make a certain progress, it marked something. It taught you something. Even if you consciously don't know, unconsciously, you've got something. And it's going to build up until it clicks. You know, it's the same like when you learn a new language. You kind of feel for a long time it's not clicking, it's not coming together, and you keep trying until, believe me, one day you wake up and you're like, woo, I'm speaking the language. It's just happening so easily. So that's the kind of thing that I'm seeing here for you. Every time it doesn't work, even if it looks like it's not working, believe me, on an unconscious level, it is doing something, and it's going to click at some point and work. Whatever it is that you want to become here, that you want to win over. I see your heart chakra beaming with hope and power, telling you that you are meant to achieve that, because that's what you're destined to have, what you're destined to be, with your North Node appearing in your reading. And that you've got everything that is needed to become that person that you want. My dear pile number 2. Such a powerful message from your heart chakra. Oh, did I tell you with the grapes? Always remember, you take that step, you keep working towards that goal, you will see that it's going to affect every other area in your life. It's like a million of benefits coming with one thing being adjusted. 2 of Wands is, of course, the message of get it brimming and begin. Get it brimming and begin. And do you see that? Just like clockwork. It's like it's a continuous work. It doesn't stop. You think about it, try it out. If it doesn't work, you go back, think of feedback, and you go through this cycle, taking the same decision every single day until it finally works. Such a cool message, my dear pile number 2. Even here, the clip of the magician, the cape that the magician is wearing is infinity, and I get this idea of to keep on trying, to continue to do it until it clicks, because it will. That's the promise that your heart chakra is here to tell you, because you're destined to have it. My dear pile number 2. I'll take 2 cards of advice for you. Or let's take 3. What does your heart chakra want to advise you with specifically? 1, 2, 3, actually, and 4. I planned for 3, but If we get 4, we respect it and take it. Okay. So, again, you have the 9 of Swords. Sorry again, because it showed up in pile number 1 in the advice. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the 3 of Swords, journaling. Okay. And you have the 10 of Wands. All right, let's see what this is saying. So what is your... look at that. It's like... perhaps you have a lot of advice and there is this stress about not knowing how to apply all of them together. It's like, you know, when you first get a job and there's like, you're bombarded with so much information and you're expected to take all of that and begin, and you're like, what was that? What was this? I forgot to apply that. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing in the 9 of Swords. Maybe you are overloaded with so much information. I see with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady energy. Kind of giving the advice of taking one thing at a time. It's okay if you don't apply all of them at the same time. Be okay with the fact that you're not gonna take all of them at the same time, and to focus on, you know, the biggest one that's gonna have the biggest effect, and to just focus on that. Once you kind of get the hang out of how to do that, then you may want to add another one, then another one. So it's the energy of taking it slow. Do the most important advice, the one that will have the biggest effect, focus on that. And then you'll find yourself naturally slowly taking in more, because you're able to understand how to put them together. Also, one very important advice from your heart chakra is the idea of journaling. When you feel with the 3 of Swords in pain, like maybe you're sad and disappointed that you didn't make it, when things feel so heavy and it's like a long road up, and you're doubting yourself, maybe you don't know what to do. When things get frustrated, always remember, you can always journal. Because if you take the time to think about your thoughts and write them down, I see here that your mind's going to get organized. It's going to heal as you write them down, and it's going to help you to make sense of your emotions and make sense of what happened, and perhaps even think about things better. Because even if you don't write exactly the right solution, if it's not perfect, it's certainly towards your road, your own road of success. And this is exactly what I see as your message from your heart chakra. My dear pile number 2, I wish you the best of luck. May you achieve what you're supposed to achieve and supposed to become, what you're destined to have and become. And this is your reading, my dear pile number 2. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. My dear pile number 2, this book could really help you out in terms of achieving your goals and your dreams every single time. It's there as your friend with these small, it's a small book, but really packed with important and effective information on how to become productive, not just when you begin, but forever, and to enjoy that process in the meantime. So it's small, straight to the point. You won't even procrastinate reading it, but really you'll find, as I mentioned, that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck. And I know you're going to be the bomb, thebomb.com. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Mookayte Jasper, and today we're taking a look at what important message you have from a certain chakra. So we're going to find out together what this chakra is and what your exact message is. And to do that, we are going to be starting off with your oracle cards first. So you have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. All right, let's keep that there. And let's check out what animal you have. Ooh, you have the camel. How interesting. All right. You also have Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. Okay. We also have the moon here, I might add. Okay, let's see the rest. Whoa! And you have space. Actually, that changes my mind. But let's wait. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards before they're both black here. Before we come to conclusions. All right, so you have the Page of Wands. You have the Four of Cups. You have the Three of Cups. The Four of Swords. Okay. You have the Five of Pentacles. The Four of Cups again, right? In conjunction to the Four of Cups. How interesting is that? All right, that's significant. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. And you have, whoa, the Four of Pentacles. And I'm seeing with Four of Currency, a lot of currency here. And perhaps, is that the Bitcoin? Yeah, the electronic currency. Anyways, we'll see what this is all saying. So, Four of Cups. To be honest with you, seeing the Four of Cups centering your reading, first of all, in conjunction to each other, what a coincidence. I think this is definitely a message from your heart chakra. Not only is it the suit of emotions, the cups, but also the heart chakra is the fourth chakra, right? So this is certainly a message from your heart chakra, especially with Pisces. I feel, compassion, all things related to the heart, spirituality for sure, because you do have the moon here. So it could also be a message from a strong message that you have from your crown chakra, but mainly I really see that this is a strong message from your heart. Now, I would say, seeing the camel and the mule, I think this is your heart chakra describing you not being satisfied with something, feeling like the big dream that you want to come true could be stubborn, could be with the camel taking time. Maybe you are tired and you have waited for so long. The camel shows me that it's a long journey in the desert where you were patient, you've taken it day by day, you've heard it all probably, you've done it all. Also, Pisces has to do greatly with manifestation and spirituality. So maybe you've been super patient and you're like, what's going on here? Why isn't it happening for me? Why aren't I receiving what I want? And it's really interesting because here you have the goddess, the ancient Roman goddess, what's her name? Feronia. Yes. So she is the goddess of abundance, prosperity, freedom, right? But when Christianity came about, the pagan gods weren't allowed to be worshipped, and so she refused to banish. And so her spirit always lingered around the marketplace. It haunted the marketplace that she once ruled. So I feel like it's like fortune and prosperity is like flying around. You even have with space here this nothingness, this Sanskrit concept of shunyata, where from nothing the universe was created. So again, this idea of manifestation and things coming from the ether. I clearly see a message here for you that whatever you think is stubborn, is not happening, has been taking long, is truly about to manifest for you. You have the 9 of Pentacles here, shows that you will be living in great abundance. Something is going to happen. Seeing this Bitcoin electronically, maybe you are going to do something, is it electronically, that may bring wealth to you, if wealth is on your mind that you're trying to manifest, since we have all this money coming up. If this is what you want to manifest, something, there is like this, do you see, playing with electronics or maneuvering around the internet or electronics, you might be hitting a jackpot there, your heart here, your heart is telling you that you may have gone through a time where nothing was happening. You're probably thinking, hey, what's going on? Am I going to be waiting for long to get this? What's going on? Yeah? I see that something's going to hit here, perhaps electronically. If electronically does not resonate with you, I know this is a general reading. I know it's definitely going to resonate with some since it showed up. But for others, it really means that something is going to blow up here. It is going to manifest in your world. I even see in the 3 of Cups here, 3 witches going around the circle in the forest, perhaps even rhyming something, making sure that something, energy is created to manifest something. So, I mean, your reading is super magical, my dear pile number 3. It blows my mind. I feel like this spread can only be created if something is communicating with us, The fact that it haphazardly showed up like that is, in my opinion, impossible. So you are about to receive that which you wished for. You've anticipated. I know the 4 of Cups is usually a cup of not being satisfied and wanting more. But to be honest with you, I kind of have this idea that with this person's look on the face is like they're happy, they're grateful, they're watching their cups, they're giving it their attention. So you're happy with what you have, but you're stressed, perhaps wanting more, or wondering what you're truly wishing for. Where is it going to come from? That type of energy. And you may be thinking about this logically, but really with the Pisces energy in conjunction to the space card here, it's like out of the dark, out of the blue, from the ether, it's just going to manifest itself, I feel. And so with the 4 of Swords, your most important message from your heart chakra is in that case, rest with the 4 of Swords. Enjoy your day, go about your work maybe, because this looks like it's an office, or go about your day, do what you're supposed to do, just continue on your path, and it is going to show up for you. My dear pile number 3, because it looks like good luck is just swarming around you. It's waiting to happen. It's the time for it. And you may not be seeing it, I understand. But your heart chakra is saying it is going to happen. It is going to manifest what you're really looking forward to, thinking about. You don't lack. It will show up. So cool. My dear pile number 3. What an amazing message from the heart chakra. So yeah, you're going to manifest this. Remember, we did notice from the beginning that there is also certainly a message from your crown chakra. I think your crown chakra as well probably is picking up energetically the manifestation, and also I believe that it's strongly there saying that it's coming from the ether. It's about to appear into your life. So appearing in your life, it seems either I feel like I would be lying, to be honest with you, if I don't say this is wealth. I mean, I'm like, this is a general reading. Maybe not everyone wants wealth, but look at that. I really feel like you're going to be manifesting a lot of wealth. Whatever wealth and abundance and prosperity looks like to you. Wealth, prosperity, and abundance could be a type of living that you want. It may not be all that expensive, but that's what you wish for. It is your wealth and prosperity and abundance. Whatever it is that you're looking for, you're really about to manifest here. I feel like I want to support you and help you with the timing, but to be honest, I feel it's wrong, especially with the ether appearing here. It's going to manifest in due time, and I feel like the time really is now. So to be honest with you, I have this bad feeling of doing time. So I'm going to trust that and let it happen whenever it's supposed to happen, because I felt like something inside me is like saying, don't look at the time. And then I was going to do it anyway, because I know a lot of you want the time. But then I have the feeling, really, pile number 3, to respect that process for you and not do any time. But believe me, when I tell you this looks like it's happening soon. I wanted to do the time because the camel shows me that things have been slow. The mule shows me that things have been stubborn. Please don't worry about it, my dear pile number 3. Your clear message from your heart chakra is that first, abundance and prosperity is there luring around you. It's about to happen. It's about to manifest, and you're really going to be living that abundant life. So let it work organically for you the way it's meant to happen. But on that note, how about we take a look at what your heart chakra wants to advise you with. So I see 4 cards and I see 2 more. So let's see what that is. What does your heart chakra advise you with? The Emperor. Okay. Of course, these are not runes, but they do look like runes at a first glance. You know what? Since that's the case, before I open up the other cards, let me get your runes. Get a rune and see what it would say, right? That would be fun. Hold on. Very spiritual reading indeed. Okay. I mean, we're divinating inside an oracle, inside a tarot reading. Definitely a spiritual reading here. Okay, so what you have? You have the Wunyo, and you have the Ingus. This is a very interesting message, actually, because the combination of these two, again, it's the idea that we have communication. Why? Because there's great news, but there is a kind of warning. The great news with Vunyu means your bounty has arrived, right? Ingus, however, is great news, but there's this warning because it's about fertility and harvest, right? And both of these things in the past were very tricky. And the reason for that is because, you know, it was very dangerous to give birth. Maybe the mother would die, the child might die. Also with harvest, as you know, organically, a lot of the harvest could be wasted, eaten, something could happen. So these were like great news, but people in the past had to be very careful with them. So this means to me, since this is in the advice section, is to know that your bounty, interesting, your, what is it called? Your prosperity, your abundance has arrived. It's about to pop into your life. But be careful with ingus here. This could also mean you don't want what you harvest or what you just gave birth to not go the way that you want. All right? Maybe this is talking about energetically continuing to be restful, you know, with the swords, the mind as well. To rest, to not introduce stress or worry or fears into the equation, to just let it, or anger or frustration, any of that, or attachment, to just let it flow, you know. It needs that energy of flowing peacefully. Let's see the rest of your cards to complete that picture for us. So that's really cool. You have the 5 of Pentacles, which showed up again, but we know the 5 of Pentacles we have for Ronia, right? So you have the 5 of Pentacles. Whoa, you have the Judgment card, and again with the flute, I'm getting this. Do you see? It's the same gesture, getting the idea of just staying in peace, letting it flow. Enjoy your time, relax, just let it happen. Enjoy your time and not be attached to it. To enjoy your time regardless. You have the Page of Pentacles. Do you see that Page of Pentacles flipping a coin? Interesting. And you have the Chariot, again, 2 directions, right? Yes. One way in white and other way in black. And you have the King of Wands. Another map. Okay, so what is this saying exactly? So obviously with the 2 directions, you get that clear message that we've already seen here with Vunyu and Ingus, of things can either go that way. You're definitely getting it, you know, Feronia is right on your doorstep, but it's still but it's like it's in its critical phase. You're about to harvest something, you're about to get something, but you also need to be careful. Things can move at this time in either way. And so maybe that's why you have a strong message from your heart chakra today, because that's the exact time where you're advised to just let it flow. Do you see that? And I see the maps appearing so many times in this section. I would say know exactly where you are, because Emperor, Page of Pentacles, and King of Wands, what do they have in common? They're serious people. They want structure. They're motivated. They want things to work. So this would tell me there is this element also of you following a map, like following a plan, but at the same time knowing that it's still up to chance with the coin flipping. Like there is a spiritual element to this. So do what you need to do, but don't be demotivated as you're working on something hard, like saying, well, factually, this doesn't look like it's going to happen because of this and this and that. Because remember that there's a very strong spiritual element to things as well. So go on your path, do what you're supposed to do, powerfully. Just follow it. Take the necessary steps. Continue to follow it, but also follow it with great belief that something is about to happen for you, my dear pile number 3. In fact, I see with the Vunu and Ingus, it's like right about to happen. That totally translates this ether energy. Right about to happen for you. And you want it to go right by relaxing, just letting it flow. Don't be attached to it. It's a good thing I didn't check the timing. Maybe that would have contributed one way or the other to make you feel perhaps attached to the timing. So that's a good thing I didn't do that. Yeah, let the energy flow and continue to do what you need to do. But wink, wink, pile number 3, there is a big there's big energy of abundance and prosperity that's just about to show up in your life. Feel happy about it. Feel excited, but also feel relaxed and do what you're supposed to do, knowing that even if it doesn't look exactly the way you want it, there is a factor of chance, or there's a spiritual factor in the equation, a powerful factor that really changes everything. So, my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck from my heart. May you manifest this very soon. This is so exciting. Please do let me know if it does manifest for you. I'm rooting for you guys. All the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 3. This book could truly help you out in manifesting what you want and becoming productive and reaching your goals very easily. It's like that playful energy, because really this book teaches you how to have fun while doing it. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it in the first place. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process and learning how to continue to be productive every single time. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, was a real pleasure, a lot of fun doing this reading for you. Wishing you the best of luck. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!